Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Lives Gaming. It's Cody and I'm playing some Killing Floor. I just bought the game last night. Well, right now, as I'm recording it. Recording this, but last night for you guys. So it wasn't fully installed, so I just ran a solo practice type thing of 4 waves each, and I did completely horrible. But this is not about the gameplay. As you can probably imagine, it is Killing Floor 2. This isn't really a game you play for the game. It's a game you play as just background noise. I wanted to talk about this year. I just have like a year in review, because I'm sure everybody knows by now. Last night or yesterday, Carrie Fisher passed away. Princess Leia, and so much more. A wonderful lady. And everyone's really done with 2016 and we're ready for 2017. Some people even say that you even have worries that 2017 will be worse.
Get yourself fixed up. You look terrible.
I wanted to look back on this year and bring up some positive moments I've had to just shine some light in at least my little corner here on the internet, and just maybe make someone else's day feel better. Because yeah, this year has sucked, but life keeps going, and like it or not, we have to too. So it's best to remember that there are things to keep living for. One being, for all the people we've lost this year, we can keep living for them. I know that that's what they all want. Every celebrity that has passed away, they all want you to keep being who you are. Keep being awesome. Keep making the world a better place. Just don't make it a worse place. Okay. Now to get into some of my positive experiences. I wrote something similar on medium.com. I'll link down below if you want to check that out, about some other experiences, but I wanted to keep things relevant on the YouTube side of things. So the start of the year 2015 was 2015 just ended, and things were looking pretty good for the new year. We all had our resolutions. I can't remember mine, but that's pretty much the point of a resolution, to make it and then to forget about it, right? Back at the start of this year, I was only watching a few Let's Play channels. I believe I was watching Splattercat Gaming and Devil of a Dark Gaming. I occasionally caught a Markiplier and Game Grumps video, but I more or less fell off of those guys.
You're a little bloody.
But if I recall, one week, Painkiller Already, which was another which was one of the podcasts I listened to each week, hosted by Woody's Gamertag, FPS Kyle, and Markadaka. One week they had Boogie2988 on as a guest, who I used to follow, and then I just fell off because things come and go, they change, people get busy, all that. So I subscribed back to him, and that was a wild ride, seeing each video he would post talking about whether he talked about a health issue, or made a video with his friends and family, who I love his entire family and friend group. I talked about his dog, or that whole mini drama. It's just a prank, bro. Scenario he went through with McJugger Nuggets. Yeah, I think it's McJugger Nuggets. Or Jesse. And kid behind the camera. That was. It was more or less funny. Like, it was kind of deep, but it was pretty funny content to just for the purpose of entertainment.
Let's call that your warm-up.
And the other person that Painkiller already had on as a guest was Philip DeFranco, which another old school YouTuber that I used to follow but fell off as things happened. But I subscribed back to him, and I started watching his daily Philip DeFranco show. And before that, I wasn't really into news all that much. Quite frankly, I didn't care what happened in the world. But thanks to him, I actually started reading more news articles, and I somewhat got into the important side of politics and realized that everyone's opinion mattered, not just the hardcore Democrats or the hardcore Republicans, that we all had an equal say. I remember this. The last trader, I stupidly gave up my gun and for the sledgehammer, and that was the worst mistake ever. I should have just kept the gun I had and not did the quick upgrade. But I'm learning. If you guys have tips from me down below, I'll make sure to leave a comment on how I can play better, because this is my first Killing Floor game. I've never played one. You know, shocking, right? But anyway, so I started watching Philip DeFranco, and he got me back into the news. And it's not most of the time news is bad, but a lot of the times he would point out the good in people, and that people are all good. And thanks to them,
Nearly cleared this patch out. Nice work.
I met a few people thanks to following them. But I really met all of the majority of the people I talked to on Twitter, which if you want to follow me, it'll be down below. I think it actually links to my personal YouTube channel, but you can find me through that. But most of the people I talked to on Twitter I found through these two websites, live streaming websites called YouNow and Crew.tv. And those guys have helped me just feel a lot better about myself, a lot more comfortable in my body, and also led me to kind of live healthier. And I owe everything to every single person I talk to from those websites. Also, speaking of live streaming websites, I got back into the Twitch.tv. So I love that trophy. It's only a flesh wound. That is an amazing reference. I love it. Freaking, I've never seen Monty Python, but I know a lot about it because Ben's into it, and a lot of people I know are into it. It's funny.
Bonjour. Come get your tools of trade.
But speaking of other live streaming websites, I got back into watching Twitch streamers, and I found this cosplayer based in Houston, Texas, by the handle Amaranth. I talked about her a few videos back.
More Zeds on the way. Start to wrap things up, as they say.
And she has helped remind me that communities exist. Within that communities exist because of broadcasters are content creators, and she had a forum where I talked to a bunch of people like Austin and Rance and this guy named Almi, and it reminded me of days when I used days in, I think it was like 2007 when I would go on forums all the time and talk to all my friends from days long ago. I'm actually kind of smiling now that those guys were something else. This video has just been a bunch of nonsense non-stop. I will say I'm super proud of myself for not being spit on by that boomer guy many times. So the video is about to end in a very unfortunate manner because I'm an idiot. But this is the last video of 2016. Besides fans, if he finds the time to post a video, he's just been really busy. You can't blame him. He's been super busy since getting back from college. Yeah, I jumped off the balcony thinking that it wasn't that high, but it was. But this is the end of 2016. Wasn't the best year ever, but we did get some good experiences, and we just have to hold on to those and look on to 2017 as being a better year. Thank you all, and good night. I'll see you next year. Bye, guys. And make sure to leave a like. Let's try and aim for 10 likes if that's possible. And I'll feature a random commenter who is subscribed in this channel in our featured content box. And shout them out in the next video if we get to 10 likes. Bye, guys.